I used to think my wife cried in the shower because of stress, but the night I followed her there, I discovered the truth, and it shattered everything I believed about love. She wasn't crying, she was whispering someone else's name, and that name wasn't mine. My name's Sunny, and for 5 years, I thought I had the perfect marriage. We laughed, we traveled, we built a life that looked flawless from the outside. Every morning, she'd kiss me goodbye like clockwork, her eyes warm, her touch familiar. I thought we were unbreakable. Then I started noticing small cracks, late-night showers, long text messages, a locked phone she used to leave on the counter. When I asked if everything was okay, she'd smile faintly and say, "Just tired, Sonny. It's nothing." But deep down, something in me knew. It was something. It began with the silence. She used to sing in the shower, hum little tunes. Then suddenly, nothing. Every night, she'd stay in there longer, sometimes for nearly an hour. Once, I stood outside the door and heard muffled sobs. I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. Maybe she was hurting, and I wasn't seeing it. So, I left her notes, flowers, even planned small surprises. She thanked me, but her eyes never met mine. The distance grew until it felt like I was sharing a bed with a ghost. And then one night, I heard her whisper a name, Liam, not mine, not anyone I knew. My heart froze. She said it with tenderness and guilt. That's when I knew the woman I loved was in love with someone else. The next night, I waited until she went to shower again. The sound of the water masked her voice, but I pressed my ear against the door. She whispered softly, "I miss you. I can't keep lying to him." I felt my entire body go cold. I grabbed my phone and texted my friend Noah, the one person I could trust. He was quiet for a long time before replying, "Sonny, you need to check her phone." When she fell asleep, I did, and what I found made my knees buckle. Photos, messages, voice notes. Liam wasn't just anyone. He was my best friend. Every word of theirs dripped with betrayal. Plans to meet, secret weekends, her calling him the love of my life. And I was just the shadow she lived beside. I didn't explode. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I planned something better. The quiet kind of revenge that burns slow. I began to mirror her lies, pretending everything was normal, but documenting everything, texts, dates, evidence. While she thought she was deceiving me, I was already pulling away everything she relied on, emotionally, financially, socially. Then one evening, she came home to find a letter on the dining table. Inside were printed screenshots, photos, and one sentence. "I hope he's worth the empire you helped me build, because it's all gone now." I left her with nothing but the truth and the echo of her own choices. She called me over and over, begging to talk, to explain, but I never picked up. That silence was my closure. Months passed. Pain faded into peace. I learned to live again, not for her, not for revenge, but for myself. And one night, I looked in the mirror and finally saw the man she couldn't break. She lost everything, not because I punished her, but because I stopped playing the fool in her story. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's walking away so silently that they hear your absence louder than your anger. Moral: when betrayal shows you someone's truth, believe it the first time. Never chase closure from the one who shattered you. Become it. Subscribe to SilkMirror for more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.